All right, y'all, welcome back. It's Albert LaBelle. If you remember, if you've been watching the channel for a little while, which means you're cool, you remember video number 433. I explained how I got 5 Abus locks. I did kind of a shopping spree on Mr. Lock and picked up 5 Abus. Well, now we're down to 3 because I did the 7045 on video number 433, and then we did the Abus 4550, the laminated lock, on video number 432. Maybe I'll leave a link for those, or at least one of those up there, the last one. So now we're down to the 2870, the 2070, and the 5560. So we're just going to kind of keep going in order here. So I'm going to put these aside, and we'll check out the 2870 Discus lock. Let's pull it out of here. So I kind of like these locks. They're tough. They're made well. They're strong. So at time of purchase, this one was $16.97. So, you know, 17 bucks. And what's it say here? Padlock. Original Discus design. 360-degree protection. Body made from stainless steel. And shackle made from hardened steel. So that's pretty much it on the box. So yeah. These locks, like I said, I kind of like them. They're just tough locks. You know, once you put them on a big fat chain or a nice shackle or a hasp of some type, you know, it's hard to get to the shackle anyways. And, you know, like I said, they're just strong. You know, unless you get into power tools, then there's not many locks that are going to survive anyway. So, but this one does have kind of a weak core. Now, I noticed on the box they give it an 8 out of 10. Now, this thing is a 4-pin lock, okay? It does have good bitting, but it's a 4-pin lock. So 8 out of 10 I think is kind of pushing it. Now, I do like Abus, and with all respect to Abus, I wouldn't give it an 8 out of 10. Because of the core. Now, the lock itself, strength-wise, yeah, I'd give that an 8 out of 10. But since it's got a 4-pin core in it, I dropped that down to like a 3 or 4. Personally, that's just my 2 cents on that. And we'll get into that. We'll check out the core a little farther. But yeah, nice tight little keyway, by the way. These things are sometimes tough to pick. If the key would fit, there we go. I'm looking at kind of fit and finish. It looks nice. Some of the cheaper Discus locks, you'll notice the end of the shackle there is kind of jacked up. This one's flat. You can see one of the pins that hold it together in that hole there. There's probably several around it. But yeah, they're, like I said, they're very strong locks. It could use a better core in there, but again, for what was it, like 17 bucks? You're not going to get much more than that for that price. So, you know, got to give it a thumbs up for that. So yeah, let me grab some kind of tension tool. I'm looking at the keyway, and I'm thinking I could probably pick right off that right ledge and just use bottom of keyway tension. So let me grab a small tension tool of some size. This one right here might work. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work just fine right there. And I'm going to grab a Southord. Yeah. These I like because they've got the low shaft. I always mention this because I really like them for that. The shaft is very low. And we're going to be picking off that ledge, so I don't have a whole lot of space in there. So let's see what it takes. Get a feel for it real quick. Okay. Alright, we can probably do this. That was nice. I do feel spool pins in there because I'm getting counter rotation. Yeah, I'm getting counter rotation. There it goes. So yeah, I do believe there's spool pins in there. But again, when you've only got a 4-pin cylinder, they're not that great. That's why I can't go with the 8 out of 10. Like I said, I dropped that down to about a 3 or 4 because that was pretty straightforward. And now let me, since that was so straightforward, I'm going to try something. Lock it back up. Let me grab the, since there's not a lot of room for a rake, let's try just the city rake. Since they're not that exaggerated up here, I gotta try it. If it'll even fit, let's see. Yeah, not that well. Well, okay, you know what? Let's try the a trick I learned from Bosnian Bill years ago, where he oversets everything. Let's go backwards. We're going to go in. We're going to overset all the pins. Okay, now they're all overset. Now what I'm going to do is kind of work them backwards. I'm going to let them, try to get them to fall back into place. While I let go of the tension slightly. Oh, I thought we had it. My tension tool slipped. All right, let's try that again. Overset everything. Oh, we just got it. Okay, so that was pretty easy. You see that? That is why, again, I've got to go with like 3 out of 10, not 8. And I got to say, I like Abus locks. They make great locks, but this one's not one of the more expensive locks, so you get a lesser core. It does have spool pins, I highly believe, although I can't prove it. I do believe it has spool pins, but when you're only dealing with 4 pins, folks, that's not a lot to deal with. You know, if it was a 5-pin, even a 6-pin, this thing would be wicked. So there it is. That is the Abus 2870. So you want to keep going with the Abus locks? Tune in and subscribe, okay? Remember, if you want to keep seeing cool stuff like this, you got to subscribe because all the cool people are doing it. And if you want to be cool, subscribe. All right? Leave a comment, please. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you.